Today on The Real.
On Girl Chat, how to properly ask if someone's gay.
Because I'm a comedian, I can joke. I'm like, hey, you like musical theater like I do, huh? You like?
Then, who wants some advice?
How do I keep it casual without feeling like I'm forced to be in a relationship?
Girl, you must be a good date.
Plus, it's Anika Noni Rose.
And in 4 days, it's the show of all shows.
Jennifer Lopez is coming!
On The Real.
To it, okay?
Fully prepared.
All right. Well, in a recent Daily Mail article, 3 women reveal why they are addicted to donating their eggs to help couples who are unable to conceive children. Now, donating your eggs can be a rather invasive procedure. I mean, it's a lot, y'all. They have to inject you with hormones and some side effects
Do it yourself.
that may include, but the side effects, though, that's what gets you the moodiness,
science involved.
tenderness around your ovaries and weight gain. So, the upside, though, is that you're providing a baby for someone that is really in need, really wants to love a baby. So, you know, and also you're lining your pockets with up to $14,000.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot of money.
For eggs.
Who knew?
Would y'all, are y'all willing to donate them eggs?
So, I've actually had this conversation, and I absolutely would be willing to donate my eggs. But it's not for sale. I would not offer my eggs up for sale. I actually have a person very close to my life who would love to have children in the future that can't have children.
Not me, don't. These numbers.
No, it's not you.
Okay.
It's not you. And I would love to be able to do that. I think that if I could give somebody that gift of being a parent and they can't physically do it themselves, I would be more than happy to.
Yeah, of course. Okay, would you be around that child?
Like, would you be a part of life?
In this particular situation, it's somebody very, very close to me.
Yeah.
So I am going to go through the procedure and actually put some eggs aside that he can use in the future. And we have decided that me and Israel would be the godparents of this child. This child would know that I am their biological mother. They would be, he or she would be a part of our lives. There would be, I would love the child. That's in this case. But if I'm being honest, if it was somebody else that I knew and loved, and maybe they had different plans and they didn't want the child to know that, I also would respect that as well.
Would you ever feel, I don't know, I'm just trying to
play devil's advocate.
Visualize. And well, if it were me, I wouldn't do it, but for different reasons. I have such a possessive trait as a mom. I would want to be a mother to all those eggs.
Yeah.
I would like.
I hear that.
I would like find them all and say, come home.
So that's why, to me, it was super important. When we had this conversation, it was really important for me, obviously, to first have this conversation with my husband and that we agreed on this sort of thing. I think that's super important to have that conversation.
Yes.
For me, it was really important. And ethical things like, you know, answers and questions. And for me, I believe I absolutely would be super attached and probably too attached to not be a part of that baby's life if I carried it.
So then
I would not carry the child. There would be a surrogate involved.
Is this a single parent? And then you and Israel are gonna be like the
would you feel the
parents? You know what I mean? Because then what happens is, as you get older, the baby like, okay, you my mama, I want you to be my mama too. You see what I'm saying?
Would you feel, okay, I finally got the question.
Yeah.
Would you feel the innate
know.
motherly need?
I've never been a mother before.
To mother.
Got it.
If she or he is in your life?
I have to be honest, I can't answer that question because I've never been a mother before.
Fair. And that's fair.
So
very respectful.
I would assume that if I felt that, I would try to act on that, absolutely. But the other thing is, I also have somebody else in my life that is a woman that actually can't. She's infertile. She can't have children. She is also an option for having.
you.
Dang, your eggs are going up on for sale.
They're not going up for sale, though. I
Adrian's
genuinely feel, okay, let me explain. I've wanted to be a mother my whole life. I've always said I would want to be a mother, so I can't imagine what that must feel like to not be able to do that. And if there's any way I could ever help somebody that wanted to live out that dream, I just can't see saying
I think
no.
that's
beautiful.
It is.
That's
Like,
so
that's beautiful.
unselfish of you, and I think that's a gift that you're giving.
Yeah.
I just, we just gonna have to keep doing this show to find out what's gonna happen in the future.
No,
That's
there's a lot of things we can't answer.
Yes.
And I myself have so many other questions of what would I do? How would this happen? What happened? There's so many things I don't have answers
Yeah,
to.
because my concern would be if the child doesn't have like two parents or whatever, or how just like when you're adopted, sometimes you want to meet your birth mother and things like that. But if you're already going to be in a life, I guess that's answered. But there's a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
But
Either
the point
way,
is,
your heart's in the right place.
I was about to say.
So I don't have all of the answers,
Yeah.
but I actually would love to keep you guys updated and see how it goes. This is
I
way
wanna
further down
see.
the line, guys.
I'm not
Yes.
babysitting.
Yeah.
I'll
will.
babysit. I'll babysit.
Me too.
Oh, I love
We'll
that.
tag
We'll see.
team.
All
I'll
right.
provide the alcohol. Check this out, you guys. There's another space that women are diving into, and they have their camera phones in hand. The bathroom. Anybody guilty? Oh, me and you, sister, right there.
Don't lie.
We're holding up
This
the line.
is the real.
And according to an article in The Guardian, it is the ultimate self-portrait. Everyone from models and Kim K to women who want to impress their man with a semi-naked photo are taking bathroom selfies. Now, let me tell you why people love taking bathroom selfies. That lighting sometimes...
It really is. It's the best.
is perfect.
I don't know why.
Oh, well, hello there. That was a... Okay. We are showing...
It took me 357 shots. Thank you. Oh. No, it was hard. No, I love going to public bathrooms because they got it dressed up and all, they paid for it much better than the bathroom you do at
Not
home.
all, though.
I mean, when you go to the nice restaurants, they got great
just saying.
lighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're feeling yourself because you got the mirror in different angles. And it's the best when nobody else is in the bathroom because then you can just go ham and get it right and nobody's judging you.
I never take selfies in public bathrooms.
No?
But my highest liked selfie was in my bathroom at home.
That was the one I liked too.
It's the lighting photo.
Thanks, guys.
Such a stunning photo.
Beautiful. But a lot of my selfies are in that bathroom, and it's because of the lighting. I have this big window by my tub, and I just thought of that. I have a big window by my tub.
Basically.
Hi, Peeping Tom. My name is Tamara, and I have a big window by my tub. Check me out.
Yes. Yeah. Anyways, that light from the big window by my tub makes those beautiful selfies.
That's a gorgeous selfie.
Right? Yeah, that is.
What about you, Lonnie?
Well,
Lonnie, do you like taking selfies, but
Look,
you like taking selfies of the background.
This is my issue with some bathroom selfies. Don't show the toilet, okay?
Yes.
The toilet paper,
I don't want to
the
see that.
bathroom stalls.
Yeah, don't show that. But a place that is really good, and I agree with you, is the White House. Remember we went to the White House?
Yes, the White House.
Wait, where are those pictures? We never posted that, did we?
I know you never posted. We took, yes, America, we took selfies
We did a
in the
straight
White
up-
House bathroom.
Forget selfies. We did a photo shoot.
Oh, we went in.
Sure
We
did.
did a
We stayed
photo
quiet.
shoot in the bathroom. I
mean,
have them.
You have
They
them?
had the mirrors, they had the lighting. I mean, it was perfect, and you have the pictures.
I have
so
the pictures. I'll provide them.
please release the pictures.
Please release the White House bathroom photo.
It's beautiful
Yeah,
bathroom,
don't-
too.
We literally did a photo shoot in the doorway. We're like,
Yes, it was very like
It was awesome.
Essence magazine
Very
type
very,
photo
very
shoot.
Vogue.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you're gonna take it, I mean, it's just certain things. It's like make it a tidy picture. Like yours was
Yeah.
a tight picture.
And I made sure I didn't get the toilet.
See,
Because there
yeah.
were some where I saw the toilet and
Yes.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
have another tip, you guys. I learned that when you take a picture of your whole body, don't take it from up here, take it from around your navel. Because when you
Really?
take your pictures, full body now, from the center of your body, it actually makes you look taller.
Ooh.
That's why I look taller in my picture.
What's wrong with looking short?
I mean,
I feel some type of way.
There's certain people who want to pretend like they feel tall.
Low-key offended.
You just munchkin, don't worry. You will always be munchkin.
It's okay if you want to take your pictures from here and look short. That's fine.
Here, here. Here, here. Well, we can all agree that bathroom selfies can be awkward.
Oh, yes.
But here's something else that could be as well. A recent article on experiment.org asks, what is the right way to ask whether or not someone is gay? Right?
Is
I
it true?
think we've all been there. Kelly McBride, vice president of the Poitner Institute, says, you have to demonstrate that the person's sexual orientation is relative to the situation, and in most cases, it's not going to be.
I.e., it ain't your business.
True.
Like,
But what if you want to hook somebody up and you're not sure? Do you know what I mean? So, ladies, how would you?
Most of the
Okay.
time, the
Yes,
situation,
you know what I
you're
mean?
trying to hook somebody up. You know, it's like little things like you don't just come directly out
Yeah.
and ask them.
No.
You know, you hint around. You know, you know what? I had this really nice girl, and you know, she's really fly, and I was wondering if you wanted to maybe meet her. You know, because she really likes guys. And maybe he might be like, you know.
but then, okay, I've tried this. What if then, because what if I assume that you think I may be gay, that then I just play along with it because it's already been set up? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you're already setting me up to fit what you think I am, so I just kind of play along with it.
I'm trying to ask you. I mean,
Oh,
I'm just,
okay.
That's
I don't
the problem.
assume.
See,
I'm
yeah.
not asking. I'm being straight up. I'm not asking. If you want to tell me, sure. If you don't, I'm not asking.
Okay.
I just be like, yo. So you guys.
But what if you ever hook a person up and you like,
No.
well, I don't know,
If
he's
I'm not
really
sure,
nice.
guess what? I'm not hooking you up with anybody.
But
You gonna stay single until you tell me something.
This is the thing, there's some really nice
ask-
guys. and
I
you
just
may not
ask their
know.
friend or something.
Ask
so I don't
who?
ask them. I
Well,
just
yeah,
ask
I
the
do.
guy's friend. So I
Yeah.
go around and I just ask sweetly.
What if the guy's friend is gay? Then you asking him, and then it's like, you know, you got to try to find out from them.
Now
'cause
you
don't
confuse me,
necessarily
Lonnie.
know.
Now
Gotta
I'm
find-
confused.
No, but I will say, do you guys remember last season when I told you about my friend that I didn't know was gay or not, but my girlfriend liked him,
Okay.
but she was throwing all the signs, and we couldn't figure out if he was gay because we tried to ask the questions, but none of them just got to the answer. Well, guess what, you guys? It's the next season. I still don't know if he's gay, and my friend still likes him. See, this is real.
That's why
he's
you
a
just-
good guy.
Well, you just ask the friend. Does he
Ask
have,
him. What do you ask? Tell me and I'll
The
I'll
friend
answer. Yeah,
of the-
friend that I wonder is gay or not.
I want to hook him up with my friend, so I just need to know, is he on my team?
What are we
Whispering. I don't
what team
know.
you on?
No, what team you on?
Are you on a Secret Service team?
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
wait, I asked that wrong.
Yeah,
Is
you
he
asked
on?
him.
See, I'm confused again.
Oh, you might ask, you know what?
If you had to ask.
What?
If you had to ask, I wish that, man, I wish it wasn't that sensitive, if I'm being really honest.
Yeah.
I really wish it wasn't. Somebody could ask me, hey, you like girls? I'd be like, no, I'm actually married to a man, and no, I don't. It could be so simple.
I agree
I
with
just
you.
wish people wouldn't get offended either. I get it, but people can ask both ways. Hey, you straight? You like it doesn't.
Sometimes I do that. I will say that.
it
But it
wasn't.
depends on how I'm feeling about that person. And sometimes, you know, because I'm a comedian, I can joke. I'm like, hey, you like musical theater like I do, huh? Like,
I just don't want to offend anybody. You know what I mean? I just don't want to offend anyone.
I mean, you try, you
try.
know. We're
Yes.
just in this point where we don't, because we are so accepting, all
Yes.
four of
And at
us.
the end of the day, we
Yes.
just want to be respectful.
And we
right?
don't want to offend people.
At
Yes.
all.
That's
True.
Yeah.
I do agree. The number one thing, though, if anybody ever asks you if you're gay, don't get offended because
Yes.
that's offensive in general. So take it as a compliment because I actually think that
People
means
sometimes
if a
ask
girl
me if
came
I'm
up to
gay.
me-
oh my God, I'm like, you think
Yeah.
I'm hot.
Huh?
They ask me sometimes.
They ask
Do you
if
get
you
offended?
Because they don't see me with a lot of guys publicly.
got it.
So they assume.
Got it.
And what
you
do
know.
you say?
I said, no, I love men.
That's it.
You know, that's
Yeah.
it.
It
I
doesn't
don't get
have to
offended,
be
but it doesn't, you know.
one way or the other. It could just be, no, actually, I'm straight. And then go on with your life.
I would rather for you just go on and ask me and I can tell you
That is true.
than to, you know, do what I'm doing. Musical theater, jazz hands, you like that?
Now, raising children is no easy task, and adopting a child can be one of the biggest decisions in anyone's life. But what if choosing your child was as easy as swiping right? A new app that was initially being funded on Kickstarter called Adoptly lets couples literally swipe left and right through prospective children who are up for adoption so that they can determine who might be a good fit for their family. Now, you can even filter preferences by ethnicity,
What?
age, and gender. So here's the question. You guys kind of made a noise when I said that. You're like, So ladies, I want to ask, do you think that this is a good way to help kids find a home, or does this app trivialize the process?
Adoptly sounds like a phony. It
Yeah,
sounds like
it
such BS.
legitimizes-
I can't believe
yeah.
we're even talking about this
Yeah.
right now. First of all, the entire action of swiping comes from an app that it was really used to hook up. And there are relationships that come from things like Tinder, but there is no way you can put a child's life needs, their background, what their personality is like on one little application page and then make a decision through a swipe. That in itself is so hard to be a part of and to see.
100%.
Right.
That imagine if
Absolutely.
you found out that the way you got adopted was because your parents were sitting there swiping through the selection
Jeannie,
of
I
children. you picked.
hate
But-
to tell you this.
Right.
When you go into any adoption agency, you fill out papers. It is exactly what they are doing on this Adoptly to the T. You fill out papers that say what you are interested, what works for your home. They even give you an option of age range from infant to 5. Some people want from 5 to teenager. They give you those options. They ask you what ethnicity, what are your options. You actually fill out, okay, I'll take a range of from age. Some people say no ethnicity. I'll take any ethnicity of a child. I'll take any age. Okay? You have to fill out these papers no matter
do
how
have a
you go
question.
about adoption.
Yeah.
FYI.
Right, but
I
when
do
you
have a question, though.
What?
Yes.
Are they choosing the people to look at this app, or can anybody choose this app? Do you see what I'm
They
saying?
have to be cleared. So you do have to go
Okay,
through a
that makes me
process
feel
to
a little
actually
bit
say
better,
that you are realistically actually adopting a child. This is not that Joe Schmo wants to go on there and make fun of kids.
Yeah,
that
make
is
fun.
not
That's
the
not
case.
it. But
That
this
is
is
not
the
the
So,
thing.
case
question:
at
they
all.
come into these couples or
You go
mom or
in-
dad
Whoever.
You seek
come
out an
into the
agency.
agency.
Yes.
You talk about how you want to be an adoptive parent.
100%.
Then they tell you to download this app. Correct?
No. This is an app that technically leaves the middleman out and you do it yourself. There is no agency that you actually walk into. The agency is technically on the phone. You get to see everything there and present. So when you go into the agency, they actually say, okay, now that we've seen your work, come back. I have some options for you to see. This is real life, you guys. They hand you folders of children. You can see their background story, who their parents were, the ages of their parents, all
Right,
their
there's
information.
a little bit more of a file that's involved and a person.
Babe, but it's the same thing as if what they would be providing.
You're saying that
on
an agency and meeting somebody face to face with a file and sitting there and kind of that person-to-person experience is a very different filter than somebody who can download an app and select a life to take home.
No, that doesn't.
Understood, but you're looking at a picture in a folder exactly the exact same way, except for it's not on a phone.
But-
it's on a folder right in front of you.
Sorry, maybe I'm not understanding this. So, does the app
It
represent
clears people.
multiple agencies in one?
Correct. So there are multiple agencies and one actually tells you every child that is available in your area.
And I felt like you guys did
And
in
in
the
any
beginning,
area.
but then I thought about it. There are so many kids
Children
in the
that are
foster
not
system,
adopted.
in the adoptive system that they never get picked. They never get
Because nobody
chosen.
even knows about them.
If we get any type of way to push them out there and give
get
them
them in a
some
home.
exposure, that
I think
it
what
helps.
Jeannie is saying is, I
I
get
think-
it.
I
Hey,
think-
I get it. But I'm just trying to understand
But I
both
understand
sides.
what
But I
you
understand
mean.
what she's saying. Adopting a child is something that you definitely should take seriously.
Absolutely.
And I think it should be more of a private matter. a matter where the couples actually get to choose one particular agency so that they can do their research on that particular agency, and then that agency can do particular research on that couple. When you have multiple agencies and multiple people looking through, sometimes
But
things
this
can
is just
slip
a
through.
prelim
This
process.
is a preliminary process.
It's not, yeah.
It's not like, or I'm sorry, it's not like shopping online, you guys.
Right.
That's what
At
it
some
seems
point,
like.
you do actually have to meet the person like that does happen, but it's after. Guys, it's just like when you go into an adoption agency. At some point, they tell you, you say, okay, I'm interested in this child's folder. I'm interested in
it's
this
just more
child's
kids,
folder.
though.
Yes, but it doesn't
It's more
sound
kids.
preliminary when you're swiping through kids and their profiles. You should be swiping through, if anything, the agencies that you feel is right to help
Yes.
match
Well,
you
we
with
can
a
probably
child.
tell them
They
that.
actually have that
I
option
think
as
that.
well. I actually have a friend of mine that was in an orphanage her entire life, got to 18, and they released her. So she never got a home. Her biggest want in life was that somebody would have found her. And I think if she could have gotten through any way to get a home or somebody to find out about her, she would have said, right, swipe left, swipe right, pick me.
Yeah,
know.
that's what I think.
True,
It's
but when I
it's
think of
almost
the child,
any way.
when I think of a child from a mother's perspective,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that that child is getting the
100%.
best
And
parent
100%.
And
ever.
I want to
But you know
arrange
how
as many
hard it is
meetings
to
as
do?
possible, even if it's 20 meetings for you to come into that office again and open up that file folder, but to see the dedication of how many trips you come into that meeting and I meet eye to eye with you, see how you are with your partner, see how you are with all the paperwork, just see how you are with this process. If you can take this and the duration of
Yes.
time it lasts,
I
then
think
you deserve
we-
to be a
we
parent.
gotta-
Do you have any friends that have ever been denied?
Oh, yes.
I have
Adoption's
tons of
very
friends
hard.
that I'm like, oh my God, why won't they give them they're an amazing family. And sometimes they don't qualify from how much money they make, how many bedrooms do they have in their home. And these are parents that would want nothing more than to have a child. But to be honest with you, these agencies are so rigorous. It is so hard to adopt a child in the United States of America.
But see, I would want that.
I agree with
I
it.
would
But
want it
Do
to
you know
be
how many
hard.
children are not adopted because of that? Do you know how many end up with no home? They
True.
end up 18 and then they're let out.
But also, you don't just want the child
Yes.
to be with
okay,
just
it's
anybody.
a balance.
It is.
But,
It is a balance.
But some of it is so rigorous that you see heartbreaking families that go home empty-handed, that have
But it's-
gone every day to try to get a child and come home because they get turned away.
I think it's rigorous for a reason, and as soon as we apply
You don't want it to be
technology
easy.
to quicken the process and make it snippety snap when it includes
But
a
I don't think that that's the case. See,
child-
I think it's just the first step, and then you got to go through the same, process.
It's like, this sounds crazy. Anybody got Zillow where you go to look for a home? This sounds crazy, and I'm not comparing a child to a home.
No,
At
you're
some
not.
point, you are interested, and then you say, okay, I found something that I'm interested in 10 children that you may have found that work for what maybe your family is looking for. It sounds crazy, I know, but
There's
This
just
is
something-
the benefits
this
of
is- I know it
technology.
sounds
I know
wrong.
that it seems like what you're saying is the old-fashioned way, but there are benefits to technology, and either we can always make adjustments to it. And I think what you're saying was really good with like maybe the agencies and things like that. But it's just technology, and
maybe
we have to get
private
used
and
to
not
that.
this particular app.
Right.
But I think the intention of just trying to get more children adopted and letting
Then-
them get to a safe home. And
How
a
about
safe
using
place.
the app to quicken the process of
Yes.
getting through the paperwork and the filtering and
Correct.
the approval process?
And then you go in and then you say, okay, this, and this are children that I'm interested in bringing home with me. How does this work? And then taking it from there. I completely agree with that.
Yep. Whether you're fresh out of a long-term relationship or fighting off suitors who want to lock it down left and right, being single can be a struggle. That's why we're lucky to have the single ladies champion, Miss Lonnie Love, to help us out. It's time for Lonnie's Single and Satisfied.
I'm gonna love this. Okay, we've got our first question from our audience today. Jolie, where are you? Hey. All right, Jolie, what's your situation?
So hi, Lonnie. My name is Jolie. I'm
Hey, girl.
23, and I'm from Whittier, California. So my situation is I really like to casually date. I feel like when I am dating, I let the guys know that I just kind of like to keep it casual. But I notice after like 2 or 3 dates, they're kind of looking for like a commitment out of me. So how do I just keep it casual without feeling like I'm forced to be in a relationship.
Girl, you must be a good date, all right? That's why they want to lock it down, you know? But you still want to look around, don't you, girl? Okay? But first of all, can't nobody make you do something that you don't want to do. If somebody trying to force you into a relationship, that's not a good person for you anyway, all right? You know, they have to respect your wishes. But sometimes, okay, there's a difference between casual dating and multi-dating. Casual dating is really like you're not doing 2 or 3 dates in like a week or a month. It's because casual dating is really for people that are super, super busy and they really can't lock it down. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're multi-dating, that's something a little bit different. Maybe that you're looking for somebody, and so what you're doing is you're trying to figure out what you like in life. And it just sounds to me like with you being 23, you don't actually want a casual date, you're multi-dating and you're trying to find the right person. These guys just aren't for you. So you just got to keep your option open. Tell them, you know, hey, I like you as a friend. Let's, you know, keep it simple, but I'm not into that right now. You just have to be direct with them, but also don't lead them on. If you tell them up front, this is how I want to do. And also, you know, if you're going to be in this type of relationship where it's like casual / multi-dating, you can't expect them to be picking up dates and things like that. You know, balance it out. Sometimes you pay, sometimes he pays, you know, but don't make it like an appointment or a weekly thing. Don't even make it a monthly thing, you know, because that's what gets them into the, well, she liking me a lot, you know. And, you know, just make sure that you're upfront and you're clear with them, and you'll be okay, all right?
Yeah, thank you. That consistency be having them confused.
Yeah, because
when they consistently see you.
Exactly. She cute, showing them knees, and probably every week you being too nice. Stop being nice and say, no, I told you, we casual, okay?
Exactly. Our next guest is a Tony Award-winning actress. She was one of the stars of Dreamgirls and as the voice of Princess Tiana in Disney's The Princess and the Frog. She was the first African-American Disney princess. These days, you can see her on BET's new hit show, The Quad. Please welcome Anika Noni Rose.
You know, I've been in a little Kate Spade mood, and she was really right with her little spring joy.
You look like a burst of confetti right now.
Thank you.
Beautiful. So, Anika, you were Princess Tiana. My daughter absolutely loves you. Amazing. You are like a Disney legend. How does that feel?
It was amazing, and it was more amazing to me because it happened right after my grandmother passed away, and so I got the invite, and I thought in my stupor of grief that Tiana was being inducted, which was cool.
Yeah.
You know, so I went and I was there, and then I realized that I was actually being inducted.
Oh, that's great!
And so, you know, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Little dumb bunny moment, but I made it through.
Yes. Now, we also heard that you were deemed the nickname Cookie Monster when you were on Broadway. What's up with that?
On Broadway, basically, if they would send our cast a basket, this name originated in Carolina Change, by the time my song was finished and we got off stage, I had already had a cookie before everybody else got there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I had cookie meter going on. I was like,
Now, you play a very strong leading lady on the television show, The Quad.
Yes.
We love it. And you know what?
So cool.
You are joined by some great women in television, African-American women, Viola Davis and Kerry Washington and Gabrielle Union. Yes. Do you think this is now the norm in Hollywood?
No.
For real?
I think it's very visual right now, but in truth, 10% of women of color have speaking roles on television.
Wow.
And that doesn't mean a conversation like we're having. That could mean the doctor's ready for you, and that's it.
Right.
You know, so it's really, really much smaller than it appears to be. We just happen to be very lucky and very visual, and there is movement towards getting better. But it's also about seeing people in a diverse spate of roles, you know, so that we're not seeing everybody in one category doing this. Like for a while, every black woman was working in the morgue. And then the Asian women took that role over, and we moved over to do something else. You know, then we were cops and we were mad. So, like,
Let them know.
It's real.
you know, it's about really allowing people to be seen in different walks of life because we all are available.
Today we've got our money booth filled with $1,000, and one of you will get to step aside and go home with some serious cash. It's time to catch coin. All right, Jeannie, tell them how we play.
All right, one lucky audience member will have 30 seconds to correctly answer as many of Lonnie's quick-fire trivia questions as they can. Each correct answer will earn them 5 seconds in the real money booth. Woo! The more they know, the more they'll earn to grab some money. Honey.
Exactly.
Oh, Dave, you watch the show. I like you. Sound good?
Yeah.
Now, all we need is someone who's excited and ready to take home some money, honey. Who wants to play? Where is Ferris Mitchell? Get on down here and catch the fun. Oh my God! So cute. Hello. Yes.
Go
Ferris. Hi.
What's up? Where you
Hi, I'm from Covina, California.
Are you good at trivia?
I'm great at trivia.
Ooh, she said I'm great. She said I'm not good. I'm great. All right, Ferris, you'll have 30 seconds to correctly answer as many questions as you can. Here's a clue. All the questions are associated with St. Patrick's Day.
You got this.
I got it.
All right, girl, the clock starts when I finish the first question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock, please. Lights. Thank you. Here we go, girl. Good luck. True or false? Every year, the city of Chicago dyes their river green for St. Patrick's Day.
False.
How many leaves are on a shamrock?
4.
Chase this character to the end of the rainbow.
Leprechaun.
How many? That's right. How many days are in the month of March?
31.
Yes. St. Patrick's Day always falls on what day?
March 17th.
Yes. What is the first color of the rainbow?
Red.
Yes. What is always green on the other side?
Grass.
Which country considers St. Patrick's to be a patron of saint?
Ireland.
Yes. True or false? The 3 colors of the Irish flag are green.
True.
She got it. She got it. Time's up. I was scared there for a minute.
Thank you.
I was scared for a minute for you, Ferris. It's like, woo, shit. Woo. Okay, according to our judges, you have answered 7 questions correctly. That means you have 35 seconds to catch your coin in the real money booth. All right. Oh my God.
I'm so excited. All right, Ferris, once you step into the money booth, wait until I cue you to start.
Okay.
When I do, grab any and all cash that's floating around you and stuff it wherever you can. Now, whatever you grab is yours, but do not grab the money off the floor because that will end the game and you'll go home with nothing.
Got it.
Yes.
We don't
okay.
like
Okay, ladies, let's help her into the real money booth.
Okay. That's a long amount of time.
There you go. Get ready.
She got her stance.
Ferris, you better stretch that
All right,
shirt out.
Ferris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, let's put 35 seconds on the clock. Jeannie, start the real money booth, please.
All right, everybody say it with me. Ready, set, catch
Your coin!
money, and she is walking away with $243.